So without further ado, the long-awaited second edition of Mardi Gras Boot Camp 2025.
Let's do this again. Well, it's Super Bowl time here in the Port City. As we know, we're counting down to Mardi Gras season. When it comes to the newsroom, we are all in, all hands on deck. This year, we have a whole new crew. 8 people looking to learn the ropes, what it takes to cover Mardi Gras. Let's get going with Mardi Gras Boot Camp Part 2.
I knew going into this that Simone was going to be tough.
Get in line! Get in line! Get in line! Get in line! Get in line!
It was hard to not crack under her pressure.
My name is Hannah.
Hannah, where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
Rookie and a Yankee.
Rookie and Yankee.
What do you know about Mardi Gras?
Nothing.
Logan.
Logan, where are you from?
Mobile.
Woo! What's your Mardi Gras experience?
Lots of it. Born and raised. I know green, purple, gold. Catch moon pies.
Okay.
What do you know, Coach?
Heck of a lot more than you, my brother. All right, here, what's your name?
Mason.
Where are you from?
Texas. Central Texas.
What do you know about Mardi Gras?
What's Mardi Gras?
Exactly. You know what? I like that. Rather than Logan over here who thinks he knows everything, drop and give me 10. At least you're coming in with a clean slate. I hope your coverage is better than your push-ups there, bro. Okay, yeah, I told you. Overconfidence killed the cat. Okay, is that what they said? What's your name?
Cat.
Cat. You look like you're about to throw up, Cat.
I said killed the cat, so don't be nervous. Sorry.
Dang, Cat. I'm sorry for doing you like that, girl.
No, it's okay. I was a little nervous at
Where are you
first.
from, Cat?
I'm from Virginia.
What do you know about Mardi Gras?
Nothing. I did do a little bit of studying before I came.
Alexa,
Alexa, where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
What do you know about Mardi Gras?
Lots of craziness, lots of things getting thrown at you. Moon pies, beads, a lot of fun.
And you feel good about your ability to dodge moon pies, beads, ramen noodles, things of that nature?
100%.
Okay. We're gonna find out about that. What's your name?
Christina.
You look excited.
I am glad to be here.
Christina, what's your role at News 5?
Reporter.
Okay, great. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Where are you from, Christina?
I'm from Tampa.
Oh, okay, awesome. What's your name?
Adarius. That's my homegirl.
Are you his homegirl?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe that's why you stand next to you?
Perhaps.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Biloxi, Mississippi.
So you should know a lot of it.
I know some of it.
Okay. How do you feel about this competition?
I'm gonna win. And if I don't win, I'm gonna win. You know?
Taylor.
Taylor, where are you from?
I'm from Georgia.
What do you know about Mardi Gras?
Not much, but I do know about parades. I know a little bit about parades.
What do you know about parades?
The Fairhope Parade.
What do you know about? Okay, there's a parade in Fairhope. There's a few of them actually. What do you know about parades in Fairhope?
They're a lot of fun. I know how to have a good time, so I feel like Mardi Gras, it'll be great, good time.
She sounds like every other rook. Mardi Gras fun party. Yeah, that's not what it's about here at News 5. This is a business. Hurry! This year's gonna be a little bit different, all right? I've recruited the help of 3 judges, folks who know Mardi Gras. They would like to remain anonymous. Only way you're gonna be able to cover Mardi Gras is to not get pelted with these beads. Darius, do you feel how heavy these are?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a bead.
Logan is from Saraland. He knows Mardi Gras.
That's true.
So we should be able to have a different expectation.
Yeah.
But Darius being from Biloxi, you know, they do it over there too. And he's tall.
Judges, let's go! Guys, get in position. Anyone play basketball? Christina definitely did not play basketball. Okay.
I feel great. Happy to be here, ma'am.
Someone grab one of these, just start taking off. Mason, not paying attention! And what did we learn? What did we learn when we weren't paying attention?
Trying to get a better view, man. There you go.
Mason, you're not even really shooting. This is pretend.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. Kind of trying to watch out. Christina was trying to hide behind me. I wasn't going to let that happen.
I gave Mason a 3 because while it was clever to go behind the floats to dodge the beads that were coming, he did not do the main thing, which is keep your camera on the float.
A lot of east to west action out here. I saw the sway. I like the effort. It's coachable. She can bump up to a 6, but that's all right now. She's a 3.
I'd have to say my best moment was probably dodging the beads. I think Simone was very vigorous at who she was aiming at, and I just tried to watch her, make sure she didn't throw it in my way.
Interns. What are y'all wearing?
Hold the button.
Okay, and welcome to WKRG. Go pick up the beads. Everybody else, to the barricades. You have to remember that you are exempt from the barricade. At the end of this drill, I need you to end up on the other side of this barricade. Who wants to go first? I like that type of spirit. All right, guys, Christina's gonna go first.
Honestly, to be transparent, the two gates were not touching. They were not together when we did this, this trial run. But in a real instance, they will be. And so you can't just move it like you normally would, right? So you have to get creative.
Christina, go!
I actually decided to go first because I thought others were actually going to go up under as well.
Come here. What did we learn? Look at your outfit.
It's okay. I made it through, ma'am. Mission accomplished.
Okay, go. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you another opportunity.
Okay.
But I want you to watch and learn from others. All right, next, Taylor, let's go. Okay. Next. All right. Wow. Head on to the. Let's go, Tigers. You didn't close the barricade.
The barricade, I went crazy. I went crazy in the barricade. I had to pick it up.
Let's go! If I were judging you, I'd probably knock a couple points off just for that bark, but that's just me.
I'm against spin moves. You spin, you point the camera at the crowd.
Adding points, point shaving, all that's all part of sports. You're an athlete, you get it. You're getting a 30. I like it. Teach your little something right there. All right. Mason, let's go. Whoa, Mason, good attack. Good. Okay, close it. Okay. I think I held you up. I think I scared you. Go in, big guy. Okay, he got it. All right. Logan.
The 5 points is style alone. That was awesome. Good vault.
We have tested your speed. We've tested your strength. This segment is called Know Your Throw.
The studying, I thought Simone was totally kidding. She was not, and there was no Quizlet, no study guide. I wouldn't have known what to study, but I probably could have looked over a thing or two.
With the 2-word response, please tell me the name of this throw. 2-word response, and you do not have to spell it correctly. Hide your boards. When you're done, drop your pens to the ground. What is this throw?
I think that is the leprechaun throw.
The crew chief. What is this throw?
I went with stuffed leprechaun.
That's very literal. Right? I mean, it is a stuffed leprechaun.
So I didn't know, so I just went with what I saw. Pillow thing.
The mobile leprechaun. And I spelled it wrong. So we can't spell or do math.
Yep. High hard.
High what?
High hard. I was thinking of a baseball team.
All right, next.
Being in the Mobile station, I hear a lot of people talking about certain things about Mardi Gras, certain terms, and I overhear, I observe, and I listen. So I was like, I know that, you know?
Crichton leprechaun spelled not right.
And we have somebody who has the correct answer.
It could have, it's gonna close you. Could have been a crackhead.
Oh. What does KOR stand for? Fill in the blank. Knights of blank. Did you study?
There was no study material, sir.
Knights of?
No clue. I said rule.
That is incorrect. That's incorrect. Knights of?
Race.
Race?
I don't know. I couldn't think of an R word.
I don't get paid enough for this. Knights of?
I said row.
Realness. I'm real.
Knights of realness.
I was thinking,
Why do I keep?
I didn't know the answer, so I was like, what am I? real.
Nights of
Revelry. I spelled it wrong.
that looks like rivalry.
But I spelled it wrong.
Okay,
I meant
so
revelry.
Oh, so you didn't mean rivalry?
No.
Honey, you didn't spell rivalry. You didn't spell rivalry or revelry.
That's what I meant.
Revelry?
Nights of rivalry. Nights of revelry.
Revelry.
Revelry. There we go. Nights of
Republicans.
What should you do before eating a piece of king cake? You have 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Look for the baby.
Look for the baby. Look for the baby. Look for the baby. What should you do?
Grab water.
Get the baby out, because you don't
Get
want to eat the baby.
I'm more confident now. Find the baby.
I said the same thing, find the baby.
The baby. Hope for the baby.
Find the baby.
Find the baby. MOT. What does MOT stand for?
Masters of Time.
Misfits of Time.
What does it stand for? I don't even want to talk. All right, wrong. It's not.
Maids of Taylor.
It's not wrong.
March of Triton.
March of what? What is Triton?
Where the dragons live.
Okay, great. MOT.
Man of Tomorrow.
I only got Mystics of.
What do you think it was?
We didn't get that far.
Okay. MOT. Mystics of Time. This throw represents an all-ladies organization in Baldwin County. OOMM. It is the Order of Mystic Blank.
Mothers.
Moms.
I put magnolias.
Okay, and what gave that away?
The magnolia. I'm from Mississippi. Baby. That's our state flower. Mississippi.
Order of Mystic Magnolias.
I was trying to think of the flower. That's why I said flower.
That was the answer, so sorry. Okay, Order of Mystic
Majesties.
We surveyed 100 people. That was not on the board.
Order of Mystic.
I said maidens and I thought that was a lily. Sorry.
Interns, help me out. How are we looking? How are we looking? How are we looking on scores, guys? When we started this person called their shot. And I just did not believe that would come to fruition. But here we are. The WKRG Mardi Gras Boot Camp champion goes to Adarius!
I'm used to winning. I'm just a winner. Love you guys. You're not me. I won prom king. I was Mr. Biloxi High School. Now I'm WKRG king of Mardi Gras. This is all of our crowds.
Man, listen, just listening to that back, I've been laughing in literally tears, like just living all of that back.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. To eight troopers, they really did a nice job. Congratulations to Adarius.
Yeah.
He called his shot and he won. I was surprised.
I'll take a peek behind the curtain for a second. Darius was late to this whole thing and just was confident in everything that he did.
Yes.
Did the barricades, he knew the magnolias.
Man.
He absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
And now he can add his prom king
Yes.
to Mardi Gras king.
Yeah, so it gets that crown to go with the other crowns that he already had, a king, no doubt. But congratulations. And listen, we had so much fun. Kat, Hannah, Logan, everybody just played that role. And man, what a wonderful time. Can't wait for year 3.
I know. I was a judge this past year. It was unbelievable. I can't wait to see what's in store next year.
Yeah, and listen, it's nice to boss around the new people every now and then and get away with it. So anyways, guys, happy Fat Tuesday, happy Mardi Gras. I want to give a shout out also to Josh Harlan, our photographer on that shoot, the unsung hero, so to speak, who worked really hard on that shoot as well.
Did a phenomenal job capturing those great images.
He definitely did. Guys, we have so much more to come on this Fat Tuesday coverage of Mardi Gras. Stay right here. We'll be right back.